me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
Hello, everybody. We are live. Welcome.
Yes.
JJ is having an energetic moment, so we decided to go live.
Yeah, we decided like an hour ago?
Yeah. Also, shall we have an ASMR moment before we get started? Hey, Dre. Hey, Felicity. Hey, everybody. Oh, we got people watching on Facebook. Hey, thanks for streaming this to my Facebook page, too. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So you like the thumbnail? That's what you said you liked it.
The thumbnail is incredible.
Okay. They only have 240 resolutions, so.
Let's try it again. Take 2. Hey everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
Where is it playing from?
Happy Monday. Happy to be hanging out with you this morning.
Found it.
So many bubbles. I know everybody said bubbles. JJ was distracted, so she didn't say this time. Almost every time you go bubbles. It's okay.
Yeah. I love the bubble sounds.
It's the best.
Okay.
Major damage control.
To say the least. Someone asked if those coffees really give you energy.
Well, these, it's not coffee. It's just an energy drink. And yes, it does. Jen said, hey, hope you're feeling better.
Oh, thanks. When in doubt, the viewers will take over for Julie when she's distracted. God bless you all.
You guys are amazing.
I'm feeling better. I don't have fever. I just feel like I have bronchitis at this point. It's day 5. I don't know. I have 0 energy, but right now I have a little something. So just wanted to hop on and do it. Have my tea and am ready for more.
I saw somebody else said they have. Oh, Shelly says, I've got my wine. I love that.
Riley's going to get me a Diet Coke.
That's gonna be so good.
Sad day, because as of now, hopefully this will change. I'm sure it will. Anything that has vinegar in it, I cannot eat. Which I love ranch. I use ranch with everything, but right now I can't eat it. It tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Ugh.
It really is just like jolting. Like,
yeah.
It's not just, oh, that smells weird. It's jolting. Like you smell it, but it instantly hits your tongue. Someone just asked, Julie, how's your taste and smell? Not good.
Not good when it comes to anything with vinegar in it.
Nothing with vinegar.
You can still smell your donut candle though, right?
Yes, I'm fine with donuts. I had waffles this morning with syrup. So syrup doesn't have vinegar in it, I guess, because it doesn't, but I could have that.
Well, that's a good thing.
I do have vid. Yeah. Pretty bad since Thursday. It was really bad for a few days, but I'm doing better.
Every day you get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shall I give there's not really background. I guess there kind of is.
Yeah. Get the background.
So this is a video that was sent to me, and JJ and I have both reacted to content that she has put out before. She is in Elomir. And we both did TikTok. She's the one that was using our favorite lawyer from the Johnny Depp trial. You guys all know. Mm-hmm. And she was using that sound where with all of the objections, hearsay, lack of foundation, that kind of thing. And JJ and I both did a TikTok. Basically, I don't want to say debunking. I feel like that word is kind of thrown around a whole lot, but yeah. I don't know if you guys follow us on TikTok. You should. Walking on Lexapro, Beast Mode LV. You guys should follow us. We do some fun things. But anyways, so we did that. And then, oh,
thanks, Maria.
that's so nice of you.
Appreciate it. Cute dog.
And so we did that, and then when I saw this video that was sent to me, I'm gathering my thoughts, so bear with me, guys. When this was sent to me this morning, the very first thing I noticed was the different energy, because she talks a lot about energy in this video, but the energy in her video on TikTok and this energy are very, very different. And my question is, I wonder why. I wonder what has changed in all of that. So I know JJ's watched just a little bit of it. I watched the entire thing. So
just a little bit. So kind of blind reacting to it, but Erin knows that there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. And when she says good stuff, she's not like yelling and screaming, and she's not being crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she's trying to have a conversation, which I can appreciate. Not that anybody is owed a conversation with anybody else. Let's just say it that way. But I feel like she missed the mark. That's how I'm going to say that.
Apparently, yeah. From what I've heard.
That's what I've heard.
If, I feel like I don't have to say this, but I will. If I'm low energy and I'm not kicking it tonight, it's because I'm not.
Right, I got you, friend.
All right. Okay. I'm going to press play.
Arm here. Let's try it again. Take 2. Hey, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Happy morning. Happy Monday. Happy to be hanging out with you this morning. Super early for me to be live. But anyways, I'm coming on because I wanted to talk about a few things that I've seen floating around. And
they didn't get paid?
I don't know. I have no idea about the payment.
Huh. That's interesting.
And address some comments that have been made on my videos, whether it's YouTube or TikTok. I've noticed a lot of different comments, kind of accusations, assumptions that are coming up on these videos, not just mine, but other people that are brand partners with me as part of our new company, Elomir. And this is the product, Access Clarity, that seems to be in question right now. And you'll see that, well, I'll show you the box in a little bit, that it's kind of empty right now.
I'm going to stop this already because when I watched this video earlier, she's good at telling a little bit, but not saying the entire thing. The reason that the Access Clarity existing was even in question was because of the launch. It was because of the deceptive marketing that was happening, where we were seeing random pieces of paper, pieces of cheese at some point. And she talks about this too. We just saw the deceptive marketing practices, and a lot of those people had not tried this product. Now we know that the people that bought the 3-box option, many of them have their first box, or they've gone through, like she's going to talk about, they've gone through their first box and they're waiting on the other 2. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like that is what was in question. And it was because of the deceptive marketing on the brand partners. Like because of what they were doing, not because of an opinion of anybody that's part of the anti-MLM movement. It's because of what we were seeing. Oh, I think you're muted, friend.
Sorry, thanks for telling me. Someone said, who's the target fake Gmail like that? It's fake Gmail that said it. I'm getting there. My brain's all fluffy. Who is the target audience for this video other than Huns? I mean, I think anyone who will watch it, honestly, other than us, of course. We're not the target audience. It's people, hopefully, that will type in Elomir to see what it's about and pop up on, and hopefully her video pops up. But even then, it's not a good video to watch because she's having to defend it, which is interesting to me.
I think it's anybody that she can sell or recruit.
Absolutely.
now because I finished it all. But we'll get into that later. So there are a few things floating around as it happens. This is pretty typical with any new company that comes up in the direct sales network marketing industry. I know there is a growing movement to really have network marketing companies and the industry as a whole really looked at carefully, and that a lot of claims being made that there is a lot of shady business practices going on. So they are trying to get all companies kind of taken down and have the industry just kind of taken away as a result of unfortunate instances. Like I think, and by the
Unfortunate instances or a predatory business model, because they're not the same thing.
No. Felicity said, is the video we're watching terrible quality for anyone else? Yeah. It's the best resolution was 240. That's all it would. That's all it would do. It seems like she did it on her phone, front facing camera. Yeah. Sorry.
Love that,
like
Russ.
I'm not here to criticize or insult anyone who's part of the anti-MLM movement, right? And especially the ones who are really active, like they create profiles, sometimes real ones, sometimes fake ones, and they search hashtags and they search YouTube and they search TikTok and they try really hard to find people who are in network marketing, whether they're a big leader that's pretty public or not. And
does anybody else feel like that's kind of a little bit backhanded, especially the ones?
It absolutely is. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because I think I'm echoing on your end. Yeah. Thank you. I think that, well, I know we don't actually search for videos. When I first started, yes, I searched for videos because nobody was really sending me anything. However, now a lot of the stuff that we react to is because of it being sent to us. We don't search that. And I don't even remember how we found the hashtags. I don't even remember, but yeah, interesting.
I was going to say something, but I'm trying to remember what it was. When she talked about blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, she talked about like looking for big leaders and people who aren't. I mean, as for me, if I react to someone and like a full throttle video, it either has to be really, really, really bad video that they're doing, or they're a top leader in a company. I don't react to someone who's not. Of course, unless they're talking about anti-MLM or something. But even then, this person and I've had a run-in on TikTok, and she's, apparently doing well in Elomir. So, yeah, we don't just go pick any person, especially those that are not top leaders. I think that's so wrong. And if we do that, those people are probably in a top fail video and they're probably blurred. Probably. Like, they're not, that's not what we do.
And Janet says, Aaron, they were supposed to get paid Friday, but I haven't heard or seen any posts about the checks, and they would be posting them. Yeah. They would be making, I feel like, some sort of income claim. I mean, we're seeing all the health claims, so the income claims are not going to be any different. But also, how would the anti-MLM movement have any integrity without creators doing their research? They'd switch to saying that anti-MLM creators don't do their due diligence researching. So, yeah. Carly wants to know. Is that a Diet Coke?
Yes.
I know, that tastes so good.
Yeah.
Carly wants to know how you and Riley are doing.
Riley is practically asymptomatic, which is great for him. I'm very, very happy because I felt really bad because I definitely brought this home from the hospital. I'm getting better. I just feel like I have bronchitis at this point. So yeah, we're doing all right. I had it pretty bad, but there'll be an ending. So
yeah.
And I have my Diet Coke.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just say I have my Diet Coke, so I'm good now.
It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Report their videos. They make comments on there that are either questions or sometimes like outright insults. Like I've seen it all, right? And what I'll say about that is I totally admire, like, anyone who's going to do something that they're really passionate about. I totally admire that. Like, if you are committed, like you feel like this is your calling to really look at network marketing companies and have the whole industry wiped out, like if that, you feel like that is your given mission, like your sole purpose, rock it, go for it. The only thing that I say is you hold yourself to the same standards that you're trying to hold network marketing companies to. So coming on people's videos and like insulting them, like just, you know, reporting videos that really aren't harmful and just saying that they're harmful.
Okay, so let's talk about why she's so bitter. And I can say that knowing that I know that she is. It's because Erin and I, we both did separate videos, of course, on TikTok, and neither one of them, which you wouldn't, of course, you're not surprised. There were no insults or anything like that. Also, reporting, she's talking about reporting stuff. If it goes against the guidelines, yeah, probably report it. She's like, if it's not harmful, blah, blah. No. That's not what the guidelines say. If it goes against the guidelines, you report it. We're following rules. Obviously, you are breaking rules. If you break it, it gets reported. And so she's really upset that we, made TikToks to, I guess, not stitch. Did she have her stitches on?
No, she had her duets and stitches turned off.
Okay. I do too, but yeah. So we, I guess, screen recorded it and replied back because she was talking about Elomir, and we just shared facts. It's not an insult. Facts are not attacks. They aren't. They're going to feel like attacks, though, if you can't take responsibility for what you're doing. If you can't accept the facts as they are. So you just have to, she just is going to have to get over the fact that Facebook user, hey guys, hey, someone on your Facebook saying hi, but I don't know who they are.
Oh, that's cool. That was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out Facebook. I was just saying hi to everybody that's watching, but apparently it shows up as Facebook user.
Yeah, and I like this comment, Dave. All MLM videos are harmful. They are in the long run, even though it doesn't, some of them don't look harmful from the beginning. They are. Yeah. They all build up and feed into someone and their vulnerabilities.
Yeah. And if we look at how this company in particular was launched, there is a lot of harm, in my opinion, whether it's the deceptive marketing, the health claims that their CEO is like, oh, no, we don't do that. Yes, you do. We see it every day. We see it in the team chats. We see it everywhere. Yeah. So again, that's her opinion, but we know the facts and the statistics, just like JJ said, what MLMs do to people. So,
and attacking someone is like something that's subjective, right? Like your looks and the way you speak and the way, like, you do something, like something opinion based. And we do not do that. That's not something that we do. We know how it feels and we refuse to do it. So we are never going to attack someone. I can say that for Erin because I know her. And it's going to feel like an attack, though, whenever you're being held accountable for something that you don't want to take accountability for.
Yeah.
Also, welcome, Renata. Welcome.
Welcome.
Y'all's content helped me talk to a friend about faith manipulation the other day. That's great.
I love that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. That's super great.
Or spreading rumors about companies that are just outright lies. Like,
I know I'm pausing this again. I apologize, but it's really interesting to hear them say the facts that we are sharing are rumors. Because I know firsthand, and we speak for each other a lot because we know one another. The things that we share are from them, from their groups, from their chats. They are things that are coming from them, their brand partners. It's not like JJ and I are just like, poof, we're going to make this all up and now we're going to say this. No, it's the call is coming from inside the house.
that's not cool. Like, you're just kind of, what
Exactly.
you're doing is you're just being the same level of shady that you like the companies that you are supposedly attacking, right? Like, you're kind of just not I mean, so if you're going to do something, in my opinion, if you're going to do it, rock it, but just do it with integrity, with the same expectations that you would have of any
kind of like you are doing, running a multi-level marketing business with integrity, knowing that 99.7% of people lose money or don't make any at all. That's rich. Pun intended.
Well, what's interesting is she's like, you know, do it with integrity. Treat, you know, anti-MLM how you treat MLM. Have we not? We've gotten a lot of hate for doing that, actually. We've gotten a lot of hate for holding people accountable in the anti-MLM circle.
Accurate.
So we've actually done exactly that. You know? I mean, what can I say?
company, right? That's the thing. So I don't have a lot of time. So if people are on here on Facebook or they're on YouTube when I upload this, and you're just going to come on and comment about my hair, about my eyes, I've seen that one, say you're ugly, you're old, you're fat, you're stupid, you're a scam artist, you're this, you're that, don't even bother. Like, literally.
Well, in that case, that's not okay. Like, that's not what we do. And those are just trolls on TikTok. By the way, being on TikTok, you're going to have the worst trolls ever. But another 40 minutes. I don't have a lot of time, and then goes live for another 40 minutes. I know, then goes live for another 40 minutes. But yeah, that's not us. I can see why she's confused, though.
Literally,
Right.
don't waste your time.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm not your person. Like, I'm not the one that's going to argue with you on social media. I'm not the one that's going to get into a comment war. I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not going to defend the product and the company. Like, I don't get it. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm not here to validate myself, or I'm not here to have everybody like me. I'm not here to have everybody validate me. And I'm not here to have everybody support me. There are different opinions. And thank God, right? We all have different opinions and perspectives. Otherwise, the world would be pretty boring, right? So all I can say is I respect your hustle. I respect what your commitment.
Education and awareness is not a hustle. It's advocacy. What?
It's so interesting. She's treating it, what we do, as like, yeah, no, y'all are fine. You can do it. Just do it right. Well, what's right to you? Not talking about Elomir? That's what it seems like.
Right.
I mean, we are doing it right. We literally, the sources we have are directly from your company and from your CEO. What better can we do? We can't. So I don't know what else to tell you. That's literally what you're doing, mate. Yep. Oh, yeah. When have JJ or Aaron said anything negative about people's looks? I don't recall that ever happening. And it won't. It hasn't, and it won't, ever. Never. I will never, and I know Aaron won't either, say anything about someone's looks or anything like that they, can't change. That's no. And not that her looks are bad at all or anything like that, because they're not. But I will never use, what fallacy is that?
Ad hominem.
I will never use an ad hominem attack on someone. And I'll never do that anyway, like, to people. That's just really crappy. Like, I think beauty is subjective. It's just depends on who the person is. And, like, yeah, we'll never say anything negative. And if I ever do, you bet your butt I'll hold myself accountable for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think we both would. I think I'd be like, JJ, are you okay? I think you should take that down. I love you, but no. And you would say the same to me. Be like, are you okay? I think when you have somebody that's doing some sort of an ad hominem attack, it's because they know they lost the argument.
Yeah. Or they're just being a troll. Like, especially on TikTok, like, they're just throwing out things to be mean. Like, when I go live, someone was like, your weight, it's acceptable. And I was like,
okay.
Okay. Like,
okay?
we weren't even talking about it. But it was like in a way of saying like, you know, because I'm not skinny, right? You know, I'm a bigger body person, but like it was them just trying to
Get under your skin.
Get under my skin. And so I was just like, yeah, I mean, this is TikTok.
Yeah.
So
I had somebody on Facebook today tell me, I didn't even tell you this, tell me to get a life. Why do I care so much? And I was like, I do have a life. Thank you. That I'm going to be saving for reading some mean comments or something like that. I don't get a whole lot of them, but you know, it happens.
Yeah. You two wouldn't attack people privately either. No, like it's just why fill up your day, you know, with attacking people? It's just so weird. Because we both know how it feels, you know?
Yeah.
But I read something and it made me think of something. Well, it's gone. It has left my brain, so I'm gonna press play.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
It is to the movement, but just, you know, have some integrity and just do it in a way that doesn't just, you know, like perpetuate the whole cycle. If there's a
I just find it very interesting that somebody in an MLM is trying to tell the anti-MLM movement how to be advocates.
LOL.
That's interesting to me.
company that's operating, I mean, and some people have good reason to be upset, right? They have good reason. They've been part of companies that have been not so good to them, whether it's the comp plan, whether it's within the upline, within the team, it's been the culture, like the product. I mean, there have been instances where companies are not doing things correctly. And I know I can speak to that because I have been part of 2 of them in the past. Okay. So I've seen startup companies go under because they didn't do the right thing. Okay. So I'm totally empathetic. And if somebody has an experience with the culture where people weren't treating you right, where it's sort of a...
I don't even think she can be empathetic because she's never experienced the fact that, like, she's empathetic. I think what she was trying to say, she's empathetic to anti-MLM. Like, she's empathetic to people who leave like that. But she can't be empathetic in that instance because she's not seen it from our side. She only knows it one-sided. She only knows it in an MLM. Yeah. Modest hermit pot calling the kettle black. I like that. S. Sandy asks, what does Walking on Lexapro mean? Okay, really quick. I made that name based off the song Walking on Sunshine. Because they're like, I'm walking on sunshine. I'm going to feel good. A. Okay, sunshine makes them feel good. Well, Lexapro makes me feel good. So I'm walking on Lexapro. Very simple. But thank you for asking that. I know it can be quite confusing. Anyway, that's what I got.
Oh, thanks, Frankie. I just got my hair done a few days ago.
Looking good.
Oh, also, before you hit play, it's very interesting to me. I don't know if she's already said it or if she's getting ready to say it, but she talks about how, you know, I understand why they're angry. None of us are angry. It's education and awareness. And it's like they have to say, well, they're acting out of emotion. No, we're acting out of statistics and data.
In therapy, I had to learn the emotional brain and the logical brain and how to use both at the same time and not lean on one or the other. Because at some points in my trauma, I'm too emotional, and some points I'm too logical. And if you're one or the other, you're not going to be able to see the whole situation clearly like you should and react as one should. And that's the issue here. I used to react very emotional when I was in an MLM. I used to be very upset when people would do anti-MLM stuff. I mean, you know, you feel like you're being attacked. You really do. And I can sympathize with her. I can empathize with her on feeling attacked, even when you aren't being attacked, right? Like, yeah. You know, those moments
questioned when you're in an MLM, it feels that way.
Yeah, it does. It does. It feels that way. So I can empathize with her on that. But with anti-MLM advocacy, you have to be able to tap into both logical and emotional so that you can stay in that middle spot where you're not attacking someone, because it can be easy to attack someone. It really can, especially in advocacy. And you're not, so and you're not just acting on logic only without any emotion.
Yeah.
Right? You're not thinking about that person at all. So there has to be that middle ground. Yeah, it's educating, not attacking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mean girl culture, that kind of thing. Walk away. Like, and if they treated you, or the upline treated you in a certain way, I know there are some people out there who have been part of teams with some big, pretty public leaders with large followings and have really been upset at the way they were treated. So go ahead, tell your story. Like, that's what we have all of these platforms for, Rocket, right? But and you have every right to share it. You have every right to be upset. But to go and then try to really take that anger and channel it into some people who are truly trying to make an income and make a difference in their family with something they truly believe in, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and then like insult them or use words. I mean, like I said, I've had people call me all sorts of names. Like, that says more about you than it says about me. Because guess what? I'm almost 51 years old and I don't care what you say. I don't care about the insults. Like, you could call me a see you next Tuesday. I'm not going to care. If I went and did something to someone, if I deliberately harmed someone, which God, I never would. I'm sure I've harmed people like inadvertently. We all do at times, right? We all do things sometimes that are harmful and we don't mean to, or we're not aware of it. Definitely call me out, say something, right? And I have to own my shit. But to just like outright insult me, especially when you don't know me, make assumptions, no, I'm not here for that. And I'm not going to get into a debate or argument with you. I'm just not. Like, and it doesn't bother me. I have a pretty thick skin at this point. I'm a Gen Xer, man. We have hides that are so damn thick. Okay? So
Hi, Gen X are here too.
like, don't even go there with that. I am still going to continue to be on my mission. I'm mission driven, just as some of these folks are. I'm mission driven, and I'm going to keep going no matter what you say.
Same.
And I have empathy and compassion, and I'm so sorry if you were hurt by the network marketing industry in any way. I was.
First of all, let's talk about this. The assumption that all anti-MLM advocates have been a part of multi-level marketing companies is wrong. For example, let's do a little survey, if you will. If you have been a part of a multi-level marketing company in the past, drop a yes in the comments. If you have not, drop a no in the comments. Because here's the thing. To see something as a scam does not mean you have to see it from the inside. You can be on the outside watching friends, family, neighbors joining these companies, watch them lose themselves and go through all of this stuff and see it for what it is. Look at this. There's more
so
to
many
no's.
no's.
Yeah.
So many no's.
I love that. But that's not accurate. God, look at all these no's. This is incredible.
Yeah, we're glad that y'all are here. Thank y'all for, even though you haven't, thanks for stepping up for people who, and I'm going to be really honest, and there are people in MLMs who really don't understand what's going on, and they're really in a place of hurt and pain and vulnerability, and they don't see it like you see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons it's important that we do lead with empathy and lead with kindness as best that we can. I know sometimes it's hard to interact with people in MLMs because they can be pretty harsh, but we all have to, because on TikTok, I used to react pretty angry. I used to be like pretty out there, like, especially when I started and I started to grow, like people were being so mean to me. I would react super like, boom, just like without kindness, I think, for a lot of it. And the truth is, like, those people are hurting and they don't even know like what they're in. And a lot of times they're just fighting the demon of it all, right? There's a little voice in their head that's like, this is wrong, or there's something going on. But the rest of them is like, I have to make this work, because if this doesn't work for me, I don't know what's next. And so I'm really glad there's a lot of people who've put no's here, because I think a lot of those yeses understand what I'm saying when I say that. And it's just important to, even if someone's not being kind to you in an MLM and stuff, just to lead with empathy as best that you can. I like all these comments. I
Me too.
think I start a couple of them. I like what Fake Gmail said. I sometimes feel sad for them. They have to deny all the facts or recognize that the reality they've created around this scam was all a lie, excluding those that obviously know what's going on. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And it's hard. Can I just say it's hard to do that? Like, I've been there. I've done what she's done. And I've done what Fake Gmail, it's so fun to say that. What they said, deny all the facts. You have to, like, the Olympic gymnastics that you have to do to get around that is so hard. Like, it's so intense. And then Michelle said she sounds exactly like religious people who have something to say when someone is leaving religion. You can leave it, but you can't leave it alone. Yeah.
The angry former MLMer that is now an advocate that's not a thing. Do people have emotions? Do they have situations that they're working through? Absolutely. But I can't think of any creators. I'm trying to think of everybody that I know of that create content because they're angry, because they're mad about their personal experience.
Yeah.
They might be angry at the company, but it's not fueled by personal anger. Like they like to try and paint the picture.
Some anger is okay. You know, like, it's okay to start because you were angry at some point. And it's okay to do that. But the fact is, your goal, like, the reason you're doing it cannot be because you're angry. Advocacy, there is anger in advocacy, but it's not there constantly. And it's usually just starts with that. I know it's probably said weird, but I think people kind of get what I mean. Like, not like angry mean, but like, what would be a good word for that kind of anger? Like injustice, you know, like this, like injustice anger. And I think that's where advocacy starts. And
it's just like Charlene said, it's anger at the industry. It's we know the statistics, the data. We have our own experiences from multiple companies in 13 and a half years, 6 companies for me. So there was a lot that I have seen from the inside, and the amount of people that I hurt from participating in it, just from participating in it, is insane.
I like what Mia said. I don't need to have personally experienced something to believe and care for people and want to fight for them. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. That's just so well said. For those that have never experienced an MLM. Righteous anger, Chelsea. Yeah. There it is. 30 seagulls in a trench coat. That righteous anger. Yeah. Nice name. Love it. But Mia, you're absolutely right. And without those people who have not experienced an MLM, fighting as well, and like, being advocates, then it's just us. And it looks like we're just all angry. But we need y'all in here too to, we need everyone we can really to fight for it.
Can we talk about this comment really quick? Because I was having a conversation with Julie Anderson the other day. You guys know who that is, right? She's incredible. You should follow her on TikTok. She was a part of Monet, and she's just an incredible human. Also a fellow Gen Xer. Love it so much. Anyways, we were having this conversation, and she said, all these emotions are coming up for all of these people that are leaving rank makers and that are understanding what they've been a part of. And I said, yeah. And in my opinion, when you're in a multi-level marketing company, the deeper that you get into it, you're taught to not acknowledge certain emotions. You are taught to be positive all the time. So anger, fear, anything that can be polarized as a negative emotion is taught to be suppressed. And I think it's very important that we talk about, as these emotions come up, these emotions are what make us human. These emotions are what tell us, hey, I probably shouldn't be walking down that dark, like that alley, or this person's not for me, or, oh, I don't like this. I'm not really sure why. I mean, these types of emotions and intuition and stuff like that are what makes us human. And when somebody is in an MLM and they've been taught to categorize emotions as good or bad, I almost feel like this is the only way she can categorize it, because she's in, I don't know how long she's been in MLM. I'm sure we'll find out what companies and a little bit about her story as well. But those emotions are very important for us as human beings. And just like I said a few minutes ago, it's when you're in an MLM, it's like you're taught to suppress some of that stuff because it's negative. And I think that's why some of these MLMers say they're angry, or I'm choosing positivity. I don't want to deal with the negativity. Well, and we always come back with stats, awareness, education. That's not negative. So
too. Okay, I was too, and I could have chosen to get people can make a choice. You can get friggin' pissed and you can be on a mission to take it down. Go ahead if that's what you feel like doing, right? Like I said, follow your calling. For me, I didn't feel that way. I have seen not only the bad things in MLM, but I've seen really good things. And guess what? They've changed people's lives. I've seen people that I know personally. I've watched their lives change dramatically for the better. Okay, so I don't know what to say. And so I choose to keep going forward. Why? Because when I find something, especially when it comes to my own healing journey, I can't speak for anyone else's healing journey. I'm not a doctor. I can't prescribe. I can't diagnose, right? I cannot. And I'm not here to make any outrageous claims, right? But I will say if there's something that I want to try for my healing journey and I'm going to share it, then absolutely I will. I will any time of the day. And if it has a financial opportunity, like an affiliate opportunity attached to it, am I going to do it? You're damn right I'm going to do it.
I'm so glad she brought this up, because there are far too many MLMers that say that what they do is an affiliate opportunity. It is not an affiliate opportunity. And spoiler alert, I'm just going to say this now. She hardly mentions recruiting in here. Hardly. But what's interesting is, I don't remember how many ways that they get paid, because we've already done a comp plan video. If you guys have not watched that, you absolutely should, because we go through the comp plan. JJ did the math. We figured out exactly what they're making off of a box of their strips. We figured out all of it. And if I remember correctly, 95% of the comp plan is based off of recruiting. She's talking about the 5%. I have the folder somewhere. I don't remember how much they make off of a box. I don't know if you do either, JJ.
Like $16?
Yeah. But
Maybe.
This is not affiliate marketing. In affiliate marketing, you're not required to recruit. And any other industry, career, whatever that they want to compare it to, everything is a pyramid. No, it's not. Maybe it's shaped that way because there's always going to be leadership at the top, but it's the way that money flows. And the way that money flows in multi-level marketing companies is it flows upwards. So the people at the bottom, let's just give very specific examples in this case, that came in at the $250 3-box option. No, it was the only option as a brand partner, aka distributor. That money is flowing up. That's how all these people are ranking up. That's how all of this is happening. That's how they're claiming all of these bonuses is off of other distributors. If it were true affiliate marketing, I'd be like, hey, here's my favorite flavor of Celsius. I've got a link if you want to save a couple bucks or whatever. The link is in my bio. If you want to go and buy it, right on. There's other flavors, blah, blah, blah. And if you wanted to go and buy it, you would. I'd earn a small commission. But it's like they forget part of their comp plan. So, okay, you're suggesting a product through we're seeing a lot of health claims, okay? But it's like they're forgetting the other half of that. Well, the majority of your comp plan, the bonuses and commissions are based off of recruiting. So like, let's talk about the entire truth, not just this little tiny part. This is not affiliate marketing. You got anything to add to that, JJ?
I mean, I'm just tired of their affiliate marketing thing. Like, the fact is they're being intentionally deceptive by trying to use the phrase affiliate marketing. It's not, it never will be, unless you take the downline out completely. which, by the way, is the main issue, right? I don't have a problem with someone making commission off of selling something. That is like a duh thing. Like, people deserve commission off of what they sell, right? You know what I mean? Or what they share. What they don't deserve is money made from their downline on the stuff that they don't share.
Yep.
It just, like, take the downline away, and then we'll talk. All right, I'm gonna press play.
Damn right I'm gonna do it, because I also have a love for the entrepreneurial mindset. I have a love for multiple streams of income, and I have a love for really like that, for financial freedom, and a love for independence and self-sufficiency. And if that's part of my
It's the tap dancing for me.
picture, then damn it, I'm gonna do it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start with, I kind of went off on a tangent, as I usually do. I know you guys are awesome. Thank you to Facebook and YouTube for hanging with me through it. Okay, so bear with me here, because I'm gonna go through some of the main arguments that I've seen about Elomir, or the main rumors, and kind of just, you know, go through it.
Let's do it.
So the first of all, there's been a lot of comments out there, and I think even blog posts or videos made that say that Access Clarity, this product here, my camera, this lighting is really weird. Access Clarity is an illegal supplement because it contains an illegal ingredient. And the ingredient in question is NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Now, if you're in the United States,
You all right? You need a drink? Need some water? Not you, JJ, her.
I can't speak for the rest of the world. I live in the United States. If you're in the US, NAC is not illegal. There's no way to argue this. Like that, this is just puts an end to the argument here. There's nothing else to say. Nobody can comment and argue or debate this with me, and I will not debate it with you. It is absolutely legal. Is the FDA cranky about it? Yes, they are. Are they looking to do something about it? They're thinking about it. But I'm not taking that all.
Does anybody think that body language, how all of a sudden she put her hand in front of her, like creating a barrier, like that felt so awkward? Did that feel awkward to you guys? Oh, JJ, I know you have stuff to say.
Who said it was illegal? An illegal substance. An illegal substance? Yeah, no, I don't think many, I don't know who said it's illegal. I see the point that she's trying to do. I see what she's trying to do. Yeah, no, we're not talking about it being illegal. That is so ridiculous. She's like, they're trying to say it's legal. You can't argue with me. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. Well, duh, it's not illegal. You're just not supposed to be able to use it how you're using it. What? Oh my God.
Well, and that's why Amazon took it off their shelf.
Exactly.
Because the FDA is looking at it, and it is classified as a drug, and it's not supposed to be in supplements. However, this company, as we've talked about before, knew that this was being investigated by the FDA, and they created the company and the product anyways. That, to me, in my opinion, is an MLM cash grab.
Absolutely.
Just watch your body language.
Also, yes. Thanks, Dave. Hit that like button. Yes. Fake Gmail. But she said she's not a doctor, so it's okay. Oh my God. People have said that it's illegal in supplements. Okay, there we go. I don't know. It's not, but it's definitely not an illegal substance. So weird.
Very seriously. Okay. My feelings about the FDA, I'm going to keep separate from this video, but no. But as of today, which is July 25th, 2022, NAC is not an illegal ingredient. In fact, see this here? This is a bottle of NAC. I bought this from Whole Foods last week. So it is available. Amazon has chosen.
Why did you need to buy it if it is in your strips?
What's she about to say? Amazon should take it off the shelf?
Oh, I bet she is.
Yeah.
Should I press play and see?
chosen not to sell it anymore. Amazon has chosen that, and that's totally fine. But you can walk into a Whole Foods and get NAC. So there's that.
But why did Amazon take it off the shelf? Why? Oh, you don't want to talk about that. You just want to talk that you were able to get it from Whole Foods. Jennifer. Erin, we don't talk logic around here.
I want to, so Pharmageddon, I'm guessing your pharmacy, just from the name, I could be wrong. A couple companies were using it in supplements marked as a hangover cure, and they started looking at it. Yes. And you also said up here, it is technically illegal in supplements. The FDA hasn't cared about it for the past 30 years, but, because they were, now they're looking into it. Also, Amazon owns Whole Foods. So I have a feeling that it might not be there much longer.
Next argument.
Okay, there's nothing else to be said. Enough said. Okay, it's not an illegal supplement with an illegal ingredient. Number one. Number two, the Elomir brand partners don't have the actual product. All of the photos are fake with people either putting a Post-it in their mouth or a piece of cheese. Okay.
Yeah,
so
think about it.
Is it possible? I don't know every single brand partner within Elomir. I don't. They're like,
wait a second. We heard this same argument on my last video where, in my opinion, she was virtue signaling. I wonder if that's about to happen now.
6,000 of us now. I don't know everybody. Is it possible that there were some brand partners that didn't get their product yet, that chose to take pictures of themselves with a Post-it cut out into a small square on their tongue or a piece of cheese? It's possible. I don't know. I can't intelligently answer that question. Why would they do that? Don't know. I really don't.
I'm kind of putting pieces together, and I feel like I need to check. But in my opinion, I think that this was happening, maybe not on her direct team, but it was for sure happening within the big team, if you will, within Elomir that she is a part of. So it's interesting to me that she's like, oh, that if that was happening, like, it wasn't us, but it was you guys. One, because you're all part of the same company, but two, because we saw it in the team chats and still see it in the team chats.
Because to me, that wouldn't feel aligned or with integrity. And I'm not criticizing these people. I mean, blessings. I know they were just excited and trying to build their business, but I mean, come on now. That wasn't encouraged.
Did y'all see that self-soothing behavior?
By the company. That's all I will say. That was not encouraged by any upline that I'm a part of and by the company. So I don't know. Now, can I show you the product right now? No, I cannot. Why? My family and I have absolutely finished our box. Okay?
Because you only got one box when you we know you ordered 3. You paid $250 plus double shipping, $20. You have only received 1 box. What you're doing here is not a flex. You're just proving everything that we've been talking about. You bought 3 boxes. You got 1. And I'm sure Van is going to have a nice little update here in about 30 minutes in their brand partner Facebook group talking about when everybody will be expecting their other boxes. Or maybe they're probably going to open it up to customers first because they're looking like a real pyramid scheme, in my opinion. Also, yes, I'm gaslighting Jessica.
Right now, this product is in very high demand. and our production has slowed a bit. It is a real legit product. If you go on my previous videos on Facebook or on YouTube, in fact, if you're on Facebook, it's pinned to the top, my first try, or if you go on YouTube, it's there too. You can see me taking a strip live, okay? So that's that. That's all I can say. You can see it. I am not gonna put a Post-it in my mouth. Yes, I like cheese. I really do. But
do y'all notice she's starting to sweat? Is she okay? I mean, I know it's summertime, but
I'm not going to put a piece of cheese in my mouth and pretend it's a product and pretend it's that. That would look pretty silly on video because it wouldn't melt and I'd be like, I have a huge piece of chunk of cheese coming out of my teeth, okay? Don't hanker for a hunk of cheese like that. So that's a Gen Xer thing, by the way. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a hello. And so anyways, so no, there is actual product. We have actually tried the product. We have been sent one. And if you join the company as a brand partner, right now we're in soft launch, only open to brand partners joining us. If you can join by getting 1 box to start, a 1-box pack or a 3-box pack, you will be.
Let's talk about that 1-box option, because they're not giving the brand partners the entire story. And since JJ and I have looked at this comp plan, we know that you have to place a 65-point order, BV, PV, I don't remember what the words are, whatever, 65 points. And I think, if I recall correctly, each box is only like 45, meaning, sure, come in at the 1-box option. Come in at the $89 plus pay your $49 distributor fee. Come in, that's cool. But what they're not telling you is that in order for you to, according to their comp plan, in order for you to qualify for a commission, you have to have 65 in volume. Meaning you would have to order another box by the end of the month to qualify for commission. Stacy says, official words in the FDA document, I read the whole 25-page report, is that they will operate enforcement discretion for NAC in supplements. Stacy, can you explain what that might mean in the comments? Excuse me.
We sent a box, I promise you. Every single person on my team has gotten their box. And if they haven't, there is maybe a shipping issue we're getting addressed. This is not bullshit, okay? My family and I have all loved this product so far. And we are very excited to get our next box, okay? So there's that. And if you want my testimonial, you can go on my YouTube channel as well. I was part of a testimonial Thursday, or not testimonial Thursday. It was like an opportunity Thursday call where I gave my personal testimonial. So you can see that. And I like that. So I won't get into that now because I want to talk about other rumors. So let me just check that off. So
it's the nervousness, the sweating, the clearing of the throat, the self-soothing behavior. And maybe it's just because she's uncomfortable talking about this. I understand. But if you're gonna come sit down at the table and try to address anti-MLM, you probably should sit down with some facts and some statistics to back it up. Yikes.
1, not an illegal ingredient. 2, a fake product. No. So number 3, network marketing in general is a scam and a bunch of a bullshit, illegal pyramid scheme business model.
So that's actually not what we said. What we said is that Elomir is operating as a pyramid scheme, and you are, in my opinion.
I don't know about you, but I tend to think that if something's been around for a long time, it's been around for a reason and it works, right? Or for some reason, I mean, it's been allowed by the government of the United States because it is a legal thing, or it is something that is allowed. There are legal.
Anybody have a towel?
I'm just watching your face.
I'm super stressed for her. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, are you okay? Get her some water. I mean, I'm sure this is stressful. She's probably upset. Here's the deal. There's a lot of stuff that's been around for a long time. That's bad. A lot of stuff. That argument is bad as well. So the KKK has been around for a long time, but okay.
Right.
Like,
I was thinking racism. I was like, racism has been around forever. So just because it's been around forever, that's okay, right?
Like, I mean, you could just you could really go into anything, like murder. A lot of people have said murder. I mean, there's a lot of things that are bad that have been around for a long time that are bad, just in general.
And we're not comparing MLM to like racism.
No,
because that's
we're
not
having to use that. Yeah, but we're having to use that is because she's using this thing of, well, it's been around for a long time, so it's fine. Well, like, obviously not. Like, that's not logic. Like, that's just not logical to say.
And you can't back that up with any statistics. I need to open this. ASMR moment, everybody.
Yes.
Here we go.
Lots of bubbles.
It's just not right if you don't say bubbles after.
This is definitely a fallacy. I'm really good with fallacies, but I'm getting over the bit, so my brain's not there right now. But if I thought a little harder, I bet I could figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, yes. However, let's also talk about what she's saying. It's been around forever. Well, the reason that MLM has been around forever is because of all the lobbying that happens between the politicians, the MLM companies, and we know that happens. What was the company that actually has a lobbying day?
I'm pretty sure
it's makeup.
It's makeup. Well, I know that Amway is just a huge lobbying because of the DeVoe family and DeVos or whatever. Lots and lots of money from the government. Lots of people involved in Amway from the government and some celebrities and different things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who has a lobbying day. And it's from both sides of the thing. It's not just one party. It's both parties. Now, one party more in particular, but still both.
Yes.
Strawman, maybe. That's what I was thinking. Fake Gmail. That's what I was thinking.
It is not illegal. Otherwise, it would be shut down pretty fast, right? And so network marketing as an industry has been around since 1932. Almost 100 years. So I tend to not think that it's going to be that simple to dismantle this entire profession. There must be something good happening or things right that are happening in order for it to be around for almost 100 years.
Could it be that there are very powerful people at the top making a lot of money and that's why they're keeping it around? Could that be it? Sounds like capitalism. Because it is. That's how it works a lot like that. Like, seriously, a lot of rich people at the top. I'm sorry, does she not know that MLMs have been literally shut down? A little birdie, that's a good question. It seems as though she doesn't.
Oh yeah. By the way, they're starting this new like health and wellness challenge.
For real?
Have you guys seen this? Yeah. Yeah. They're starting to diet plans, workouts. Why would they need that? That's interesting. Unless they're stepping into, hey, we're going to help you lose weight because of these strips.
Also, it's true. MLM started in late 1800s. Avon started in the 1800s, I'm pretty sure. And I'm trying to think of what MLM started in the 1800s. One of the first ones. It was like late 1800s. But anyway, they started before 1932. Sounds like terrible teenage boy deodorant. Gosh. Okay.
Have there been companies? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like sweating. It is still hot and humid here in New Hampshire. So you'll have to pardon my glistening, but sweat's a good thing, right? All right, so we love it. But have there been companies that have not done the right thing? I just said this earlier, and I've seen it happen personally. Yes, there have been. There have been scam companies. And there have been companies who have done an amazing job, who have done it right, and have stood the test of time. right?
Okay.
So people might say, when we talk about the oldest network marketing company, just for funsies, it is not Amway. It's usually what people think of as Amway. It actually, no, it was called Wachters, and it was in 1932. It was formed. Okay.
Okay, so tell me you know nothing about the history of MLMs without telling me you know absolutely nothing.
Your face, I can't. She Googled this before she went live
So
and read half the article.
So I'm gonna think that this is an industry that works for people, and if it's not for you, don't do it. It is a people business. It is a relationship business. It says network marketing for a reason. If you don't like networking, you're not gonna love this. Or if you don't like people or have a lot of trauma around relationships and people, this business might be really hard for you to do, or really not fun, or your energy might be open, to the experiences that you might be attracting are things that just...
So it's our trauma and not the fact that it's a horrible business model that preys on people. JJ, your face is too loud.
Is she okay?
I hear what's going on in my brain right now. So obviously, what she's getting at is if you don't do well or you don't like it, it's because something happened in your life. It's your problem. Okay. What in Scientology? These people are wild.
kind of, well, I won't talk about trauma response today, but I know, like, I've been there too. Okay. I've been there too with that. You might find yourself in a situation where you're around people that don't feel aligned with you, right? Every company, every team, every upline, they all have their own personalities and things. It is still your individual business that you can do what you want with. Are you the CEO? I know these people, anti-MLM will say, oh, you really think you're a boss babe and the CEO of your business? Nobody's the CEO of a network marketing company except for the CEO. But
okay, spoiler alert, she's going to talk about LLCs and how that makes you a CEO. However, and I'm not going to like name her, that's not why we're doing this, but in her social media persona, if you will, she has CEO in her title. Here's what we know, and I'm going to use MLM logic to talk about this. They mention this all the time. Listen, it's low risk, it's low investment. You don't have to make the decisions on, the products, and you don't have to make the decisions on the price points, and you don't have to do any of this stuff. You just set up shop and sell product. But she's like, oh, but because I'm going to start an LLC, because I have an LLC, that makes me the CEO. No, that's tax paperwork. You're still not making any decisions on the products that you're sharing. What?
can I open my own LLC and be the CEO of that? You're damn right I can. And does network marketing, direct sales fall under what an LLC, like an LLC umbrella, if you wanted to? It does, right? Because I am not you're not part of a corporation. You're not following someone's rules of the company, and you're not clocking in at a certain time. You're not doing all of that.
But you are following someone's rules. You have an entire policy and procedures thing. And if you go against it, they will terminate you. Well, the ones that follow their own policy and procedures will terminate you. You have an entire policy and procedures thing that you have to go by. What is she saying? Girl.
Karina.
I'm CEO of all the plants. That's so funny. I like also what Callie said. Callie said, your tax document begs to differ. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Sorry to scream in the last comment, but you're saying what we're all thinking. I don't think she's using the word rules right. Wow.
So you are your own entity, and you're selling a product on behalf of another, right? So, which can be called affiliate, brand partner, ambassador. That's a huge thing now, right? This is nothing freaking new. Like direct sales network marketing is nothing new. In fact, there are companies who are even affiliate Affiliate model is very similar. You are selling something on behalf of another company. You are sharing that product or service, and you get a commission if someone purchases from you. I will show you another example.
Hey, when are we going to get to the part where you talk about recruiting and how all the bonuses and rank ups are happening because of recruiting other brand partners? When are we going to talk about like the other 95% of your comp plan that you're kind of sweeping under the rug here and only talking about the sale of a product, which is not even open to customers yet? When are we going to talk about that? I'll wait. Crickets? I wish we do sound effects. Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, this is a 7-layer bean dip of cognitive dissonance. Oh. That comment is so funny.
That comment on the internet about real talk, 7-layer dip sounds incredible right now.
Can't eat it if it's got vinegar, because vinegar now tastes like rubbing alcohol to me.
Makes me sad.
Dude, I like smelled the ranch and I like almost gagged and I instantly got teary-eyed. Oh.
I'm teary-eyed.
Yeah, I was sad. Okay.
Of this. And for some reason, when we talk about anti-MLM movement, they have no problem with these other things. But if you're an Instagram influencer, if you're a TikTok influencer, you're getting sponsorships, you're getting partnerships, if you've built a huge following, and you're probably an affiliate or an ambassador or a brand partner of something, whether it's a clothing line, whether it's a product, some product that's related to what you're an influencer for. It could be whatever. But here, see this? This is Mary Ruth. That's Mary Ruth. She's cool. I like her products. Mary Ruth's, she does vitamins, supplements. This is probiotics right here. Okay. I am an affiliate. So when I tried her products, right, when I tried them and I really liked them and I liked the way her company manufactures them, I like the ingredients that she uses, and I like her mission and vision, right? I'm going to say this with any network marketing company, affiliate, brand ambassadorship, geez, even if you're applying for a corporate job, do your homework. Make sure that it's aligned with you. And
you do your homework. I'm sorry. Okay, first off, if you are an affiliate for another company, you should know exactly how affiliate works compared to someone in network marketing, and you know that it's different, so you are intentionally being a deceptive liar.
Deceptive marketing.
Deceptive marketing. That's what she's in. She knows if she's actually an affiliate marketer or a brand ambassador or whatever it is, she knows how that works and she knows how it's different. They gonna fire you for working for a competing company. Ooh, sips tea. Telekinesis, JJ. Thank you. Just, the thing that makes me angry, and this makes me angry, is that she knows that she knows what she's saying is wrong. She knows that it's wrong, and she knows she's not showing the whole picture. She's showing a portion of what she needs to show.
I'm not talking about the rest.
JJ, I'm glad your face says as much as mine does. I don't know. I must have gotten Aaron's like facial expressions today. I'm just like all over the place. Like
exactly what Chelsea says. Affiliate marketing has a single level. Multi-level marketing has multiple levels. How is this hard to understand? You can't compare the two.
It's really not hard. It's really not hard. It's hard to say that they're the same.
Well, I think that they just use these words, these phrases, social retail funnel. I've heard ridiculous. This is multi-level marketing. And if the whole point was to build genuine curiosity around a multi-level marketing that in how they talk about, hey, this is a model that works, just like what she's saying. This is a model that works for people. Okay, well, then why come up with all these other terms to try and build curiosity? Why not just say, hey, I am a multi-level marketer with this company. This is my thing. Right on. Love it. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why all the effort to be deceptive to try and build curiosity if what you're doing is legit? Why in this video are we watching her talk about selling a product when the company's not even open to customers? Why are we talking about a small portion of the comp plan and she's just leaving out the recruiting part? Why? Oh, I know why. Because the whole recruiting issue, the whole team volume, getting paid off of your downlines efforts, that is the entire problem that the anti-MLM movement has with these companies. So of course she's not addressing it. No wonder she's sweating. No wonder she's uncomfortable. No wonder she's, needing a drink of water and has dry mouth, because what she's saying is skirting around the real issue.
Yeah, it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, says Chloe. It's gotta be an ant, right? By her words, right? Dave said she knows that we know that she knows that we know she's full of poop.
I love that, Dave.
I'm sorry, I can't normally laugh because then I'll start coughing.
Your values. Otherwise, you're not going to be very happy no matter what it is, right? Meet the people. Get to know them, feel their energy, know what they're about, know the company you're applying to or the company you're partnering with, know what their mission is, what their vision is, who is the CEO, what's their background, who are the other officers.
Calling Stacy, our resident pharmacist. If you could answer this in the comments, that would be amazing. Please and thank you.
Try the product before you go out and shout it from the rooftops. Make sure you absolutely love it, or you're not going to be very motivated and inspired if you don't.
Did you love it? And did you research Elomir and the strips and the ingredients in the strips before you jumped on, when you were probably reached out to because you were part of other companies in the past? No, probably not, right? Okay.
So I tried this, Mary Ruth's, and I really liked her products and I liked everything else. I did all my other homework. So I applied to become an ambassador or an affiliate. Why not? If I'm going to share this, if I can earn a commission from that, am I happy about that? Absolutely. And I support anyone else who does the same. I would.
The eclectic Mima says, if she's the CEO, then she should address the production issues, ? Let's get that update.
Just as soon buy Mary Ruth's from a friend of mine and let a friend of mine get a little commission, then go to CVS or Walmart and buy this. Sorry. I mean, talk about pyramid. It's all a big pyramid, isn't it? Whether it's Walmart or whatever. Like, you can choose who you...
The fastest way to tell me that you are absolutely ignorant in every possible form of that is to say that, like, Walmart's the pyramid scheme, or like some random business is the pyramid scheme. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Walmart, they're not great, but at least their workers who are working get paid.
And don't have to recruit.
Exactly. Like, the fastest way for me to lose all respect for you is to say some dumb bullshit like that. That's the fastest, because you know you're wrong. Like, at that point, like, this person, I mean, somewhere in their brain, they know what they're saying is wrong, but it's not at the forefront, seems like.
Let me also say, we don't know if this person was on any specific type of medication. Stacy was just answering the question on what could be causing the dry mouth and different things like that. Could it be a side effect of the strip and the ingredients that are in the strip? This is her answer. And let me just say, we don't know anything about this lady's medical history. We're not trying to say that she's on any kind of medication. We don't know any of that. It was simply somebody asked the question. So we asked the expert that is watching this right now with us. So I just want to be very clear on that. This is a great comment. We were brainwashed into thinking that Walmart is the pyramid. Yeah. And I think that that's just a way to keep you in the MLM. And to not buy stuff
from those other places and to buy from your company.
Mm-hmm. And other MLM companies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to support. So I'm okay with that. So there you have it. So I have good luck, and I appreciate people's commitment and passion and drive to really debunk or expose things in the network marketing industry. Go ahead. If somebody's doing some shady shit, then that's on them. That's on the company. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to operate in a way that isn't with integrity and you get taken down, that's your problem. It's a shame to the people that were involved and put their time, money, and energy into it. An awful shame. It's horrible. But for if the company gets taken down, then hey, you know what? You set yourself up for it. So, but that doesn't mean that the companies who are doing it right should get taken down as well. And so,
I'm just curious if she's like taking a look around. Like, are you looking around? Like, do you realize that your company is operating as a pyramid scheme? Yeah, pot meet the kettle. Like, is she just that, in my opinion, oblivious of what is going on around her? Does she think that it's okay to just recruit people and to promote? Does she think that it's okay for the company to waive the customer requirement? The reason that that customer requirement is there is because it prevents a company operating as a pyramid scheme. So when your CEO is waiving that component of the comp plan that requires you to have customers to rank up, which is only 3 customers, that, like, ma'am, are you okay? Because I feel like you're not looking around at what's really going on.
since the industry's been around for almost 100 years, I'm going to tend to think that those who choose to do it the right way, can they address every single problem? When you've got thousands, tens of thousands of distributors, are there going to be issues? These are humans now. Probably, just like any corporation. I worked for a financial company in my 20s, a large financial company that if I said the name, you would know it. There were hundreds of thousands of employees. I'm sure there were issues at places, and they did the best they could to put out any fires or to deal with it. But, you know, that's why, again, do your homework. But overall, the company still did the right thing. So I feel it's pretty good. Worth the risk. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I'm still waiting for her to debunk anything that she has talked about that the anti-MLM movement talks about. Where? Statistics and data where? Everything that I have heard has been opinion-based. And she is coming from an extremely biased place, being in the company. Yikes. Thanks, friend.
So, another one. There's no third-party testing. No third-party testing for access clarity. So where's the science? Access clarity. Where's the science? And where's the testing? Why would I take it? You're just, you can't prove. And what I love is when people are like, Jen, you need to make a video with a green screen in the background showing everything. The comp plan, the ingredients, the whole thing.
Oh, don't worry. JJ and I already handled that for you. So you guys could just go watch our video and, get all the information that's not going to be shared for you guys. And when I say you guys, I mean people looking at the company, unless you get on a Zoom or a 3-way call or, no, we've got all that for you. Just all you got to do is search Elomir on YouTube and you pick our videos or lives. You're good.
It was true. And if it wasn't a scam, you would show everything. No, that's really not my job. Okay. Everything that we have is on our website. And if you want to hear it from me, I'm more than happy to have a private conversation with anyone, a private adult conversation, an open conversation, civil conversation. If someone's going to come on my page and think they can demand that I make certain videos for them and whatever it is, or that my product and service has to do a certain thing to make them happy, I'm sorry, you've come to the wrong person. Because I'm not doing that. I don't dance for anyone. I'm not playing. Especially when I know you really don't have an interest in knowing about this product or this opportunity or the comp plan. I can talk.
Oh, so anybody that questions you on your social media page, you're okay with having a conversation behind closed doors, but you're not okay with answering questions out for the public to see because you don't feel like they're really interested. That to me sounds like you're just trying to control the narrative. You're trying to control where the conversation is going, which is a tactic of multi-level marketers that's been used for a very long time. This is the classic, put up a curiosity post and I'm going to message people that like it or comment because by them liking or commenting, they're interested. So I'm going to message them, hey, thanks for the love. I used to do this too, you guys. Thanks for the love. Appreciate you. Are you really interested or just supporting? I appreciate both. All the people that were in the Empire when I just said that script just now are probably like, oh my God. That's all this is. Look at Crystal's like, yes, Aaron, mic drop. Yeah, Crystal, you get it. That's all this is. That's all she's trying to do here is control the conversation, because the last thing they want you to do is go to YouTube and type in Elomir and see our videos.
Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm like stopping every once in a while, taking a break, it's because my chest starts hurting. So that's why. But I'm feeling fine. I just take a little break here and there.
So the reason, in my opinion, and the reason that I didn't in the past when I was a part of multi-level marketing, the reason that I wouldn't say publicly necessarily what company it was or what the product was or what I was doing to get the results was because I wanted to get in people's inbox so I could ATM them. ATM is ad tag message. They all have the same groups. They've been using the same strategy since like 2015, 2016. It's nothing new, even though they always try to say, oh, well, we're doing, it's different over here. Listen, it's not. You got the same scripts through your boards app. You got the same groups on Facebook. You call it an ATM group. You're having the conversation in private. You're saying, hey, can I tag you in a quick video? You're adding them to the group. They have to accept it. Then you're tagging them in the pinned post. Then you're following up with them a few minutes later. This is nothing new, you guys. So anyways, that's why they don't post publicly. That's why a lot of them don't talk about the company, is because they want to have that conversation privately in a message, so that you don't go to Google and you don't see the YouTube videos that come up about the company. They want to control that.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like I've said this a few times, and the thing is, don't get on the phone with them. Don't get on a call with them. Don't do it. Not even just to be kind. Because they have been taught how to manipulate you into joining. I mean, that's what they've been taught. They might not think that or know that or realize that, but that's what if I could get someone on the phone when I was in an MLM, I almost certainly could get them to at least purchase a product. Because that's what I was taught to do.
Especially with a three-way call.
Yeah, especially with a three-way call. But like finding your pain points and all of that, like I knew what to do. I knew what to say. So yeah, just don't get in a message with them. Don't, especially on a phone call or a Zoom, nothing like that.
Talk to you about it all day long, and I'm more than happy to share the absolute ins and outs and details of the comp plan, which for Elomir, I'm not going to get into the details here. You can ask me if you want to know more. I will send you the whole PDF, okay? It is very different from
the whole PDF of studies is what she's kind of doubling back on the studies and saying, oh, we have a whole PDF, a PDF created by the company. Okay, I just wanted to point that out. Okay.
Other companies that I have worked with, and in my opinion, it's very well done. It's very well thought out with the brand partners in mind, that we truly do get to sort of help one another build the business. And in the past, I've been part of companies, yes, where I've heard people say, yes, I will help you. Yes, when I place somebody, they're under you and that's going to help you. Was it really true? No, it wasn't. It sounded like it was true, and maybe it looked like it was true, but when you looked at how the pay commission structure worked, it would have taken the other person a lot of time and effort to really have that volume benefit them.
It sounds like you have some trauma from an MLM. Sounds like you might be angry, maybe, about not being stacked by your former leader.
Sammy, I can't believe she sang all of this out loud.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad.
It's okay. It just made me, I can't believe she sang all this out loud. So funny. Go ahead, Aaron.
And that's questionable practices. If you're going to tell somebody you're going to help them by placing somebody or whatever you're doing, you better mean it. Okay. And I feel like what's great about this company, Elomir, I'm sorry, I'm just like still like sweating. My ring light too is like, putting heat on me, but has really created this. They have created this. So when I say I am going to help you with this, if I'm, having a new business partner come on, a brand partner, and I'm going to help you. I see that you're really close to like your next milestone or goal, and how I can truly do that and make a difference for somebody. So
I feel like the only reason she's saying that is because she's like, sign with me because I'm going to build you. Sign with me because I have volume to give you. Sign with me because I'm going to help you reach these next ranks. Other people, this reminds me of a certain distributor in Ariel that talks about MLM PTSD. I feel like that's who she's trying to recruit right now. I don't know her backstory, but I wonder if she came from Ariel. Does anybody know?
The name? Yes.
No. We know the name.
You're not going to say it? Don't give her time, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. I just wonder if she came from Ariel. If this person.
She might have. I wouldn't be surprised. I bet she came from, I have a feeling she might have come from the CBD one that Shanna came from, which is also where a lot of the area people came from.
Mm-hmm. Hempworks, Ariel. She did say earlier that she was a part of 2 other MLMs.
that's awesome. That feels really good, and it's really rewarding. And I'm more than happy to talk to anyone about that, but I'm not going to do a video for whoever's asking with a green screen so that it can be torn apart by people online, because I've seen that happen. I'll get back to that in my last one. So
Excellent.
Third-party testing. Okay, so we know that for supplements, at least in the United States, I can only speak about the United States, supplements don't have to undergo third-party testing to be on the market. They don't. We are brand new. This product literally just came on the market at the beginning of July 5th. It was available for sale. There has not been time yet to do third-party testing. We will have this testing and results over time. The ingredients undergo rigorous testing. And if you want to know about that, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and I will absolutely share with you all of that. And the manufacturing practices, absolutely. But as far as human testing, it's happening, but we don't have that, nor do we need to publish that in order to make this for sale. Does that mean the supplement is not safe? No, it does not. In fact, if I thought that way, if I thought like that, I had to have third-party testing, and I had to have the FDA or some scientist in a white coat sign off on everything that I've taken, I would not be this far in my healing journey from Lyme and co-infections, because some of the medications that were, available in a drugstore, whatever, really pushed me further back. That's not everybody's story. This is only mine. Okay. There is a time and a place, and absolutely, prescriptions, drugs, treatments, protocols.
I'm going to pause this so she can get it together for a second. But I feel like we just heard a health claim. She's using the strips for Lyme disease. Is that if I heard that differently, let me know. But I'm sending this to
my thing is, did she say it wasn't tested? Like there was no third-party testing before?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because at this point, they're just lab rats then. That's what someone said. Who was it?
This comment.
Code for this? Stop it right now.
I love that for you.
Who said there? Sorry, I want to give you credit. I lost you. You can give yourself credit if you want. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, test the product before you try it. Don't test it on yourself. And if it's so new and listen, no, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to do it. But I almost did. I'll tell you later. If it's so new, we rarely wear white coats, that's funny. If it's so new and it's so innovative, it sure as hell better be tested beforehand. Because I don't know. I've just seen a lot of people like her talk about something that is new, which actually isn't, that, they don't want to take because it's so new. It hasn't been tested. I'm not going to get into it now.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Stacy says, I just want the study that shows that these things are actually absorbed when you stick on your tongue and swallow it 2 seconds later. I love the fact that they are trying to say that it's bypassing the digestive system when they're putting it on the top of the tongue, introducing it to saliva in which you are swallowing it, and it's going into your digestive system. Yeah, that's not how that works. So interesting.
You never know what's really going to help someone. That's the thing with the healing journey. That's why no claims can be made. No one should be making crazy ass claims about any supplement. And I was part of a company in the past where,
like you just did for Lyme disease.
I was about to say, says the girl who just talked about Lyme disease. Also, y'all go follow Nicole on Instagram. I love your Instagram stuff. And Nicole, if you want to put your Instagram in the comments, you can go to both of ours, or you can put it in the comments and we'll put it up. She's an anti-MLM creator, but bro.
Same time, man. Same time.
The thing you said people shouldn't do. What is going on?
people made in this company got shut down and should have because people were making ridiculous claims about the product. Inappropriate ways to take it and claims about the health claims. Not cool. That's why I won't even go over all of the ingredients live with you here and what they do, because you get into...
Don't worry, we already did that. We already talked about the ingredients. Shout out to Stacy, who's commenting on here for helping. And also Kathleen Abby on Instagram for also helping. We appreciate you guys so much because we've already talked about the ingredients. So don't worry. We got you.
To that like fine line territory. I was talking about NAC earlier. I can tell you it's not illegal, but what it does do, what the benefits are, you have to Google that. Please Google it and find a trusted website that you can get with. And I'm happy to like go talk about it with you in a separate chat when you know over a website. The website says this, and this, right? But this is not FDA approved, by the way, NAC. And this was a turning point for me in my Lyme treatment almost 6 years ago. Thank God. And glutathione and NAC. Thank God. Okay, so if I had been sitting there with my arms crossed asking for the science and the third-party testing, I would not have had the breakthrough in my treatment that I did, and I don't know what would be going on with me right now.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make a claim about Lyme disease and act like those people who want the third-party testing are the bad people. That's you. You're the bad people. You're the one spreading false information. You're making medical claims. You're doing exactly what you said that people shouldn't do literally a minute ago. Probably about a minute and a half ago, I'm being really honest. What are you doing? What are you doing? Freaking wild. This is the bad place. Callie.
You know what blows my mind? Every single video we react to, I think to myself, they put this out publicly. They thought they were saying something with their whole chest and put this out publicly. Just let that sink in. She said that she was going to debunk a lot of the things that are being said about her company, but literally all that's been shared are health claims and opinions. There's nothing here to back up anything that she's claiming to debunk. What?
I just got a text, and I think I have to be 48 hours without symptoms.
Oh, God.
Go back to clinical. I'm going to have a cough for the rest of my life.
No, you won't.
Dude.
I know. I love you. I just need you to know
I don't know how I'm going to go back to clinical. I'm not going to be able to go this week if that's how it is. My cough is not going away this week.
I hate that for you.
Well, I'll talk to her. I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see.
So that is a decision without FDA testing. No supplement companies are required to do it. Not even vitamin companies. Vitamin companies aren't one a day, Flintstones, like CVS vitamins, Walgreens. They're not required to get testing. They may choose to, but they're not required to. Okay, so that's the way. So you have to, as an adult, a consenting adult, you have to do, this is another, do your homework to make a decision. Check in with your healthcare practitioner every time. Check in with your healthcare practitioner before you start anything. Right? Do your homework, do your research.
But buy my MLM product. No, it's totally fine. It's totally safe. Okay.
I knew from this product that this was right for me and okay for me because the ingredients I was already taking anyway before this. And by the way, that's another rumor that I forgot. Some people said you can get the ingredients in this and pay way less.
It's literally a fact. It's literally a fact. It's a fact. You can't say facts are rumors. That's not how this works. God.
When I saw
That's
you
not
like
how it works.
trying to pause that video so quickly, I was like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
It's a fact. It literally is not that hard.
And we want to know this 45 milligram proprietary blend. Tell us what's in it. Tell us how much. You can't use the NAC studies that have been done because we don't know how much is in the strip. What? Like, stop.
JJ sassy today. Well,
Every day.
Every day. It's like the perfect cocktail today, though. Like I'm just, I'm feeling.
Probably could find, first of all, you're not going to get every ingredient in here, but the NAC, the thiamine, and the curcumin, you could probably buy.
Did she say thiamine?
Yes. Nothing will ever be as bad as pancreatitis. So.
That one takes the cake. Thanks, Brooke, for that.
Anyone remember that? Oh, God.
Pancreatitis.
I can't laugh too hard.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm going to play so you don't laugh.
Okay.
In separate supplement bottles like this, and you could probably find it cheaper than the $88 that it costs for a month's supply of Access Clarity, or if you're a brand partner, it's less than that. However, the amount that for someone like me, I like high quality supplements because sometimes you get what you pay for.
Meanwhile, takes an MLM supplement that hasn't been tested. Okay.
Sometimes you can get a cheaper supplement in the store in Walmart or Walmart brand or whatever brand, and it's okay. Like it's not, but again, there could be traces of things. Sometimes when things are made really cheaply, they are for a reason. So sometimes that means maybe there's not as much care taken or as much attention paid to ingredients that go in, extra fillers that are cheap, that are used to make the capsules. The fillers in it matters to me. I'm sensitive to things. So the fillers that the capsules or the pills, tablets use are important to me. Where the ingredient is sourced from, where is the curcumin from? That matters to me.
Okay, so where are the ingredients for your proprietary blend sourced? And how much is in it since you're so sensitive? What? Is she for real? I can't even.
Sometimes I just say it's satire in my head so that I can get through it.
I can't.
Satire.
I'm very sensitive to, things and fillers and such. Okay. Well, show us the actual ingredients and stop hiding behind a proprietary blend. Because in my opinion, they probably have a very small amount of the active ingredients and the rest is fillers and people are paying for an expensive vitamin. B1 to be specific. Like, right, we're being punked. Where's Ashton? Where's he at?
He better not be here. He'll get COVID. Ashton, get out. Gotta be at your place.
Oh, God.
So sometimes the cheaper supplements have cheaper ingredients, or they use fillers that can be just as that can make someone who's sensitive or on a healing journey feel worse. So that does matter. You have to look into that. So supplements can be pricey if you want to have that kind of quality, right? And so for me, combining the 3 ingredients.
And if it were a high quality product, it would show that in the testing. That's not been done.
The links, okay, here's the deal though. The links that this person's having to go to talk about her business, Elomir, to talk about this yellow piece of paper strip, to defend all of this. She's literally sweating buckets. I mean, she is like burning calories defending Elomir. It's wild. Just take a moment and imagine if you had to do that.
That must be exhausting.
That it has to be. It has to be exhausting to go to this length to defend something so fervently. Oh my gosh.
Here's what I know. When we get off this live, we're going to talk about other things. I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to make dinner for my family. I'm probably going to watch Skinwalker Ranch with my husband tonight. And I'm not going to think about any of this because it's not my entire life. It's what I do. Savannah, hey, it's not, it's what we do, but it's a part of our life. It's not our entire life. Like we see multi-level marketers making their MLM. She's probably thinking about this. And the reason that I'm saying that is because she's thinking of new ways to spin the marketing. She's thinking of how she can tell people about this product, how she can talk about how they can join as a brand partner and why they should join. And it's a constant, and I'm speaking from personal experience on this. It is a constant chaos, and you are thinking about the next way to market, what you should go live about. There's no quiet moments up here.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that person who from my Facebook earlier that told me to get a life, because I have more of a life now than I ever have from 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. I have more of a life now than ever before. So it's kind of ironic.
Yes, same. Yeah, like when I get off here, I'm gonna go play The Sims. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna think about it. So it's not like we aren't consumed by this, and that's something that, you know, if you've been in MLM, you get, like, you're consumed, like you're constantly thinking about it. And so once, like, we are not, because this isn't like, I don't know, a cult. Like we're just not consumed. We step away from it and we're done. Like we go do something else. This company is a copycat of our country product. It's proved by FDA. It is made by professional doctors, and it does not say it helps everything. I'm watching from South Korea. Oh, hello, Lily. That's interesting.
Very.
Stuff. Also, we should have invited Sav to this live because we're supposed to do a live with Sav this weekend. I did not even think about doing it.
I know. Well, it was very last minute.
Yeah. And
we there's something else that we want to react to with Savannah.
Oh, you're playing WoW?
No.
World of Warcraft? My brother played that. I played it a little bit. Anyway.
I've never played that.
It's a side point. I'm just chit-chatting. Okay, yeah. Let's keep going.
And not to mention, this is a tongue dissolved strip. So that means it bypasses the need for my gut to digest it and process it, and which is good for me because I am healing gut issues right now, which means I take a lot of supplements, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes they don't work for me because my stomach is not digesting them efficiently and it's not delivering the nutrients to me.
She just debunked her own product. She literally just debunked her own product by saying it's a strip. First of all, you're introducing it to saliva. That's part of your digestive system. You're swallowing it. It's going down into your digestive system, into your stomach. What?
Yeah, she doesn't know anything she's saying. It's, yeah, I don't think she knows what she's talking about. Yeah, Steph, I don't, she just like does it. She doesn't know how it works. And Teresa said, so your mucous membranes are the vehicle? Okay. It's so
my
funny.
favorite part of that comment.
Nicole said, bypass is my gut. I'm sorry, what? Vroom, vroom. Bye, everybody. I just got to go through here really quick.
I'm out. Don't make her laugh.
Oh my God, no, that's so funny.
Oh my God.
So I'm just taking this for kind of nothing. So I may either have to double up on what I take to feel a difference, right? Or, I don't know, find the liquid form, which is typically more expensive. So for me,
Kind of like having to take multiple strips a day just to get the desired effect. 1 to 3 strips a day, like you guys are coaching your people to do. Why? Because then they go through more product. Bro, come on.
She's a 10, but doesn't know her saliva is part of her digestive system.
Jessica, I'm going to need that in a reel. Thank you. That is my personal request. Thank you very much. I need that from Jessica.
this was a cost savings, and I'm very excited about it. And I can get the nutrients and not worry about that piece. That's, again, my personal, not diagnosing or prescribing for you, but that's how
That is a health claim. You can't say that. What?
I feel. So cost, I don't think this is a huge cost, like a crazy cost. Yes, I've seen it where network marketing companies, some of the supplements are huge, way overpriced, okay, or they have a large price. But I suppose if you look at the business model, it has something to do with the business model and to keep the business running. I don't run a company, so I can't intelligently speak to that. But there must be a reason.
Wait. So let me get this straight. So you're not a CEO now. Did I hear that right? Oh, okay, cool. Good. Excellent.
But I can see where it feels like it's stretching people's like wallet,
At
right?
the same time.
I came back and it looked like Aaron was rubbing Julie's shoulders, but no, it's just right.
I was trying to line it up.
That is so funny.
Riley, don't move. That makes it harder. Wait, and then it's backwards.
Oh God. Oh my. I gotta press the camera.
So you might not want to do that. That's totally up to you. Again, consenting adults, that's your decision. If it's above your budget, do not do it. Don't put yourself in a bad position for something like this, right? But you know, anyways, or subscription programs where you're required to have a huge inventory of your own in a network marketing company. Not the case here. You don't have to.
Then why did you have to buy 3 boxes? And why is there going to be a discount for those that want to get I think it's like 8 boxes or something like that? Why is there a discount for people to upgrade?
They want them to spend the most money.
Yeah. And what do you think that's going to do for people that don't have like a large audience on social media? That is going to sit there.
Product.
They're going to have a lot of product because that's going to be front loading. Girl,
Yeah.
please.
It's like front loading without realizing that you're front loading. Like people Improve It, they don't realize that they're front loading because they're buying a bunch of like ketones and they're going to think they're going to sell them. They don't.
A lot of people don't.
Exactly. They normally don't. Like they don't. And so what they've done, but what they were told is they should buy a bunch so that they can sell them like that because that's the best way to do it. So they were pushed to do that. They literally they literally can't inventory load because they don't have the product inventory load. That's funny because it's true, which is odd in this moment because most MLMs are the exact opposite. But no, they don't realize they're front loading a lot of times, and so they're like, "I'm not front loading." Well, you're not purposely trying to front load. No, in my opinion, it's very rare that people purposefully try to front load. I didn't try to front load, but why did I have 20 boxes of fist sticks? I was told that I needed to get them before they ran out.
Let me ask you a question really quickly, and you guys answer in the comments too. For those of us that were a part of multi-level marketing companies, did you even know what the term front loading meant? Had you heard that when you were in an MLM? Because I know I didn't.
No.
I heard stock, especially in
I had no idea what any of that meant.
Yeah.
I just knew, like you said, I knew like our thing was, and most MLMs are like this now, you don't have to have the product and sell it. They can just buy from the website. So it's super easy. You can do it from anywhere, blah, blah, blah. However, most of us had a bunch of product.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
yeah, we were the customers.
Also that.
Be on auto ship. Okay, you don't have to have a huge inventory of your own. Your customers buy from your link and the product goes to them directly.
But you do have to have 65, I think it's PV or whatever. I can't remember the words. I'll look it up. Or you can refer to our comp plan video that we did. You do have to have 65 points, if you will, in order to be commission eligible. So that's interesting.
Directly from the company, but you're not required, in order to maintain rank, to have a huge amount of your own stock every month. You're not required to do that. Okay, so that's not happening.
Yet.
So and also, by the way, if a supplement's going to be evaluated, it's by either the FDA or the FTC. Okay, so the FDA is for safety, and they can choose to do that if they want to. And if people, like they can choose to do that. Supplement companies don't have to, but they can. And the FDA will investigate. Okay, and if they do, great. If a company is doing it right and the FDA decides to investigate, there should be no issues, right? There should be no issues. So there is nothing happening, especially with this product. There's no ingredient here that's like, what the hell is that? Like, it's absolutely things that you've heard of that are already on sale in the store. So come on. FTC, that's a...
Was that your selling point? This is absolutely things that you have already heard of. So like, come on, that's your selling point. That's how you're trying to sell this. I don't think that's how sales work, but okay.
Federal Trade Commission. So that's the company that monitors, distributors from, or any company, supplement company, it's not just network marketing, any supplement company from making claims that they can't back up. Like I just said about a company I was part of, that you cannot claim that it cures, it fixes, it heals. You can't claim that.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yes, me too.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Sounds good.
Pause and get a drink, everybody.
You want me to wait here while you go?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, you can press play. Like, I don't want you to like feel like you have to wait.
We could all take a potty break. I said potty because I have children.
Oh, potty break? I'll be right back.
All right. Yes. Me too. Okay, I'm back. How's everybody doing? All right, I'm going to keep this thing going, and JJ will come back after she goes to the bathroom. Okay.
If I take this probiotic and I drop it in my eye, it's going to cure, not only heal my gut, but it's going to cure my eye problems. Like you can't be doing this stuff. And if distributors, brand partners are choosing to do this, then you are putting yourself and the company at risk. That is not good marketing. That is not marketing with integrity. That is not marketing with heart. And it just doesn't make any damn sense. Why would you want to, why would you want to do that? Because it's just, no, even if you're having amazing results, like shout out your results all day long, totally celebrate, like, right? Do that. But to make blanket statements or claims is just putting everything at risk. And it's not okay, because we are not medical professionals. We can only speak to what we're comfortable with doing. And as always, check with your medical practitioner with any supplement, check. And that's
The testimonials are the health claims. What? We've heard everything from it helps based on her experience with Lyme disease. We have heard people that are replacing their medication with this strip. We have heard of somebody replacing their blood pressure medication with this strip. These are all, whether it's happening on social media or Julie Joe's watching from the bathroom. Hi, friend. Whether it is happening in a private team chat or in a group or on social media, it's happening. All of us are seeing it. What? Ma'am.
That's it. And you can share your story. But some of the anti-MLMers will say, well, I don't want to hear brand partners' testimonials. Of course they're going to say it works. They're trying to sell it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, and you guys, you can thank your fellow brand partners for that because of the deceptive marketing. You can be upset about that, but in my opinion, the credibility has been shot because of the deceptive marketing practices.
Social proof, social selling, and reviews and testimonials are a big part of our culture. I use it all the time. If I'm going to go see a chiropractor, if I'm going to go to a restaurant, I will look at the Google reviews all day long, and I will literally make a decision from that. I want to know.
Does the chiropractor try to recruit you? Does the restaurant try to recruit you and make money off of your efforts and sales? No?
Someone was at that restaurant recently and what they had to say about it. And I have
JJ says, it seems like lies are also a big part of the MLM culture. Facts.
actually not gone to restaurants because I looked in their testimonials reviews and there was some like that sounded a little bit scary, you know? So I don't know. I put a lot of value onto that. And I think you can sniff it out too. Like you can use your intuition, right? I'm an intuitive woman. I'm an energy person. I'm a, intuitive reader, and a Reiki master as well.
So what is your sweating profusely telling us about your energy? Asking for a friend.
Oh, I love energy. Everything is energy to me. So if you read someone's testimony and you're like that sounds a little over the top, even if it's good or not good, trust yourself. You have to go with what sounds good to you. And the person that's talking or whatever you're reading, go by what your body feels like. Take all of the preconceived notions out. Just be like, oh, it's MLM, so they're just bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting when I tell you how I have felt with this product and why I'm selling it, why I'm taking it, and why I partnered. I have no reason to bullshit you. No matter what happens, I am good. Like, right? I am completely fine. Which is down to my last point, which is anyone who's going to come on here, and I'll say it again, I said it in the beginning, I'll say it at the end, because this will go up on YouTube and be on Facebook. If you're going to come here and throw out insults and demands and ask for information, but in a way that lets me know that you really don't want it, you're just looking to because I've seen anti-MLM people take videos and messages, comments from network marketing distributors, brand partners, and cut out half the information and post videos with a partial clip. This is like what the news does.
I don't know any anti-MLMers that do this, but in the off chance that there are people that create anti-MLM content and do that, please don't do that. There's a reason. There is a reason that we watch the entire video, even the few minutes where they're dancing and awkwardly waiting for people to hop on their live, or It's the entire video. It's the entire, ma'am. I'm just gonna hit play.
This is why I don't watch the news and why I just ignore some of the stuff on social media, because it's clickbait and it's not always true. How many times have we seen like a piece of a video of some situation out in the world, and you get all emotional about it and make all these assumptions, and then you didn't see the other half of the video, how it started or how it ended. You only see.
The only thing I think that she could be talking about is, like, I know Savannah does this and it's awesome. She'll take part of her video and it's a little clip, like a teaser. I've done it too. I think JJ has as well. And there's a lot of people that take these little clips of like a preview of the video and then say, oh, see the rest of the video on my YouTube channel. That's the only thing I can even think that she's talking about, other than like screenshots that are taken from the team chat or the groups and stuff like that. We always react to the entire clip. And also, Charlene, yes, this is giving Jessie Lee vibes. Yes. And then they splice stuff. What? No, we don't.
What that person wants you to see, and it supports their agenda. So you could say that about me. Yes, I have this agenda. I'm coming on here to share my heart with you. I'm sharing part of my story.
No, you're coming on here to recruit, and we're debunking everything that you are saying and doing. What?
And I'm trying to help people understand what's being said and what, from my perspective, what the truth is. You can have your own version of the truth, though. You don't have, not demanding that you listen to me or believe me. I'm just sharing this. You can choose to do with it what you want. But don't come on my page and tell me that I need to make a comp plan video for you. When we have comp plan videos, we have opportunity calls every Thursday where it's explained.
Don't worry, we have those too. We'll be reacting to them very soon.
You can talk to me privately. I have the PDF. You can ask me questions. But if you're going to come on and make...
Oh, by the way, if anybody has that PDF, if you could send it to JJ or myself, that would be amazing, because I definitely would love to see this. Thanks.
Comments about my face, about my hair, about the product, about my character, or whatever you're going to do. And I don't care. That's not telling me that you really want to have an adult conversation.
Meanwhile, it goes live for 45 minutes talking about anti-MLM and how what she's participating in is a legit business that's helping people. Okay.
Or want to be informed or educated about something. You're just here to just be whatever. And again, that's your own karma. That's your own stuff. If you had a bad experience, I'm so sorry. That stinks. I totally get it. I feel you. And I understand how freaking horrible it can be. I've been there. So I appreciate that part.
I'm going to refer everybody back to a while ago when I asked if you had been a part of multi-level marketing or not, and the majority of people said no. So again, this claim that she's making where people are upset and had a bad experience. I love when people say, oh, you must have had a bad experience in your multi-level marketing company. I was in the top 0.38% of my company. I can still talk about what happened and how it hurts people. What?
But I'm not appreciating the insults. Not doing that. So that's all I'm saying. And I'm not going to block anybody either. I don't block anybody that comes on and makes negative comments about the company, the product, or me. I don't. Everybody can share their opinion on here. If you harass me, I'm going to block you. But you can have your opinion and you can share it. That's totally fine. It's still not going to stop me from doing what I want to do, which is sharing things that help me, okay? And while, creating whatever I want to create, my vision for my family, and it's not going to, I'm comfortable with who I am as a person on the inside, emotionally, spiritually, physically. There's nothing you can say that's going to be make me go, oh my God, I'm going to question myself and my life choices. No. No. So you're wasting your time if you're doing that. I'm not going to get into a conversation with you and indulge that, and nor am I going to, is it going to change how I feel about me or anything else. So again, that kind of tactic in order to expose or bring down a business or people, to me, is just as shady. That's just as shady. as the business practices of the companies you claim.
Did anybody else think she was going to say that's just as shady as multi-level marketing? Because I swear I thought that's what she was trying to say. If you're going to come after people and you're going to try and catch them slipping, that's just as shady as multi-level marketing. I mean, that tracks, right?
To hate. That there's nothing better about that. So you can rationalize it all day long, and that's fine. Have at it. Again, you do you, I don't care, but I'm not going to participate in any of that kind of stuff, right? And by the way, by third-party testing, I also meant to say the people who are going to say that about this product, I would love for them to list, if you're going to demand that I list things, I'm going to ask you, why don't you list every single product that you put on your body or in your body? And then
no, and here's why. I'm not trying to sell anything that I am using. I'm not trying to sell people this Celsius. I'm not trying to sell people any of this stuff. You are. You are the one that is trying to sell a product that has not been tested, that it hides behind a proprietary blend, but we're the ones that are supposed to provide all of the studies done on all of the products. Girl, that makes no sense at all. Wow.
put a link to the third-party testing. I'm going to guarantee that you can't do that. Oh, and I'm wondering if some of you out there will be actively consuming products that you know are toxic. Don't need the third-party testing. Cigarettes, alcohol, no judgment, do you.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to compare the fact that people consume other products and you're wanting them to provide studies for the products that they choose to use that they're not trying to sell to anybody else. That is your defense. Also, the self-soothing gesture is quite fascinating in this. This is not a good look for you, my guy. Like, no. I know.
My guy, while JJ appears. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Jojo, you should have taken meds that bypass the gut. Jesus Christ. Thanks for making a horrible moment feel better. I like that. Okay. I'm good. Press play.
I do your thing, whatever it is. You have a right to spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on as a grown adult. But do not talk to me about the science and the testing if you are consuming things that also don't have any testing or are known toxins.
Oh yeah. No. She's playing the health and wellness card of
Greenwashing?
Yes. Hold on. Yes. Someone's gonna say it.
Fear mongering?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because that's what we did in Arvon. It's all about, it's like you can't say it if you're using this. Biatch, I think I can call you out if you're scamming people. I don't care. Let's be honest. Let me be very, very, very clear. I don't give a shit talking mushroom about your product. I don't care. Not even a little bit. Your product sucks more than normal and more than, and it kind of has some shitty ingredients and it's just a little sketch. But let me be absolutely clear. I don't care about your product. I care about your business model, and your business model hurts people. So if you literally take the product away, I'd still be doing this for your company. Shiitake mushrooms. Even people who buy supplements off the street carry testing kits to make sure they're getting what they think they are. Yeah. I just need that to be clear. Who cares about your products? To have the audacity, and I had the audacity to do this, and I really had to take a look at myself to go, you use toxic products. Like, don't even act like them. I'm sorry. First off, toxic, explain it to me. What's toxic? Define toxic to me. Tell me in that product what is toxic. and what it does to you. Tell me, explain that to me, because that's just fear mongering. Second, the fact that you think people, because what they're doing is they're talking about like cheap products, essentially. That's what they're talking about, cheap products. If you think that everyone has the ability to buy your expensive, mediocre product that kind of sucks, that apparently isn't toxic in your mind, you're a little privileged, my guy. It's a little bit of privilege. Come on, Hunter, hello.
Hey, Hunter.
Okay, I'm done with my rant.
I loved it.
Because here I've done my homework. This does not
Really?
have toxins. This is not toxic to me.
Okay, well, show us all the ingredients and stop hiding behind a proprietary blend. Okay, thanks.
Okay, it's not toxic to me.
you.
And the ingredients have been out there.
And I also love how they're saying the amount of NaC, which none of them really know how much NaC is in their Listerine looking strips, is safe for most people. Well, if you don't know the dosage in the strip, how can you say it's safe for most people? Unless it's a very small amount and it's hardly going to impact anybody that's not deficient in glutathione.
She did the studies herself, you guys. Maddie.
There it is.
In my opinion, allegedly, it's not toxic based on my experience.
You guys are amazing.
So weird.
Yeah, and who is most people exactly?
For a long time. So you can Google the benefits of them if you have any questions, or check with your practitioner if you have any questions or concerns. So with that, my friends, you know what? I think that this was a long one today. So those of you who are still hanging with me, I love you. I appreciate you. And because I feel like these are important things to talk about. If there's any questions, if there are any questions or something you want to, a concern that you have, I am always open to questions and concerns. I'm not all the rah, okay? I'm not about that fake rah culture. I'm about being serious. I take business seriously, I take my healing seriously, and I take my customers seriously, my team seriously, my family, everything else in my life.
And that is the first time that she has talked about recruiting at all this entire live. She takes her team seriously. That is the first time that's even been mentioned in the last 45 minutes of this video of hers.
Yep.
But the majority of the comp plan is based off of recruiting. It's you're getting rewarded for recruiting. I find that fascinating.
If I take it seriously, and I am always happy.
We hit it at the same time. Sorry.
Want to catch that Elomir Power Hour in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just
Are
end
you
it.
up? Are you up to it?
Yeah. What else am I gonna do?
All right, I'm in.
Okay. So I'll press play.
To have a conversation with people that don't agree. I've been doing spiritual work, doing readings for a long time. There are people who don't agree, who have pretty strong feelings about that, about the spiritual journey, about doing readings, about doing Reiki, things like that. And I'm more than happy to address them without insulting each other, without going below the belt. You know what I mean? Like just having a real adult open conversation. But you have to be willing to hear something different than your perception, just like I do. Right? I have to suspend it all and be willing to listen to one another. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is anti...
I forgot to read this out loud. Sorry, guys. Beyond Grief and Infant Loss Journey says, oh God, no. Somebody sent me a sample of these strips. They made me sick, like that feeling you get when you take vitamins on an empty stomach, and made me burpy, and they taste gross. Ugh. There is a friend of ours as well that tried them and literally experienced nothing, but I'm not going to say her name because that's for her to share. But she's shared that privately with myself and some other people. It's very interesting. Yeah, she's talking down to us again.
Network marketing for a reason, or anti this product or the company. Sure, have your opinion. You're more than welcome. ask questions, have concerns, but in a civil way and genuine curiosity, not fake curiosity or trying to like bait me into saying something.
Not fake curiosity, kind of like how people in your company were deceptively marketing product and sharing testimonials when they themselves have never tried the product. Is that the kind of fake thing that you're talking about? Because if so, that tracks as well. So thanks for that.
Thing or doing something that's you're just gonna go make some video about, because I've seen some nasty ones out there, not about me but about other people, not on both in my company and other companies. Nasty videos made for what? And they're not all of it's even true. Like, if you're gonna be concerned about this product access clarity, don't go out there and say NAC is illegal. It's not true. You're accusing companies of being dishonest, and then you're going out there and
I'm sorry. I'm having a very hard time with her trying to sell this Elomir strip, and she's holding up a bottle of NAC from Whole Foods. Like, I'm very confused. Ma'am, your upline must be so pissed right now that you're actually claiming that you have in your possession another product that is not your MLM product. They must be so pissed at you right now. Meanwhile, people are running to Whole Foods to get NAC and not buy this product from her. Awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, the sex bots. An error occurred. YouTube, why don't you get your shit together?
Oh my God.
So I can block them. I need one of my mods to block them. Aaron, nudies are here.
Nudies are here. Oh God. An error occurred. Okay, well.
I don't understand that. YouTube, do better.
Do better.
spreading lies. Like, what does that do? That's just, what does that do? What is the point? And that's bad karma for everyone, So, yeah, be careful. Be careful what one wishes for or what your intentions are, because you can't lie to the universe. You can't lie to spirit your intentions.
Who's lying?
Yeah.
Not
That's why I
us.
recommend that we're constantly on the healing journey, no matter what it is that we do. Taking our triggers. We've got some healing work to do usually if people are going to come up on here and insult or just drag down, got some healing work to do. And this isn't being what's the word I'm looking for? Patronizing. I'm on the healing journey too.
I got nothing. I guess I got nothing.
Right? I get triggered by things. And sometimes I need to hear other perspectives, and I need to learn things, and I need to hear feedback that's uncomfortable. I need to do
this?
So. That's it. That's all part of it. So I'm just saying I'm welcoming anything as long as we can stay civil and respectful. But those are the questions that are answered. If you have any others, please let me know. Thanks to everyone who's been on here and who's stuck with me through this long one. I love you all so much. My website is thewitchyceo.com.
Don't go to her website. It's just another scam, FYI.
If you want to go to thewitchyceo.com/strip, that will show you the Access Clarity product, and that's where you can get yours. If you want to join our Facebook group and get all the information in depth, comp plan, ingredients, testimonials, all sorts of fun things. We've had giveaways in there before. It's called Live Your Best Life. I will put a link in the comments below. Just make sure you put my name, Jen Rapinian, as the person who invited you, because you need to have someone's name to associate with to get into the group.
And if you guys want more information about it for research and homework purposes, you can join that Facebook group. And if you see anything interesting, feel free to send it our way. Okay.
Any other questions, though, please let me know. I love you all very much. And let's just be good humans out there and have an amazing
Let's be good humans and not join an MLM and not recruit people and not operate as a pyramid scheme selling a product that hides behind a proprietary blend.
I like cutting them off.
I know, I love that too.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think NAC is illegal. I think that who said it was illegal to use in certain products, right, or something like that. I don't know.
It's just being reviewed to be included in it, whether it should be included or not in supplements because it's classified as a drug.
Yeah, like it's not. Well, from what I know, if it's classified as a drug, it's not supposed to be included in supplements. But, which is true. However, the FDA, they weren't watching that, and so now they're taking a look. Let's hope that.
In which you guys should definitely report all of this to the FDA. And there is a link in my bio. And the very first thing is report Elomir to the FDA. It's a very simple website, just as easy as reporting it to the FTC, which this also needs to be reported to the FTC. Yeah.
Is classified as a drug. It is currently excluded from dietary supplements. It is not fully legal in supplements. Yeah, so it's not supposed to be legal. It's not supposed to be in supplements. It's not supposed to.
You know the crazy part about that? They knew this before they started the company.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Fast cash, baby. Fast cash.
Mm-hmm.
So, Aaron, do you want to end the live and watch it, or do we want to record it, or do we want to?
What do y'all want? What do y'all want to do? You guys want to keep this party going? Are you guys? I mean, I know it's late for some people. It's early for some people.
Oh, thank you, Mona's Hermit. My hair's pretty. You should have seen it about 3 hours ago, but I washed it. So, yay! Thank you very much. It's kind. Yeah, they
want to keep it going.
Are you sure? It's not. Okay, so I guess we could watch the thing together.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to get on the Elomir Zoom and we're gonna watch it together.
That's my favorite.
So, I mean, you might not hear us talk at all. We might talk a little bit. I don't know. We'll talk about it afterwards for sure. But all right, I guess let's do it, huh?
We'll have to give commentary in the
comments.
Yeah, and we'll try and speak in like breaks.
Yeah.
As breaks in their talking or whatever.
Let me get on.
I'm gonna get a drink too. That sounds.
Yeah, y'all use the bathroom. Do whatever you need to do.
I'll be right back, JJ.
Okay.